So, um, most of my videos here are for teachers, professors, administrative professionals. Why am I doing a new series on tips for college students is what I'm naming it. I had to look because the original title that I thought of was not the best. Let's just put it that way. Um, I teach these skills to my own students. So my students are on YouTube. What if you have a professor who tells you just to go find a published study and is not very helpful about where to find that? Tells you look in your college's online library. If you're a brick and mortar student, maybe they tell you, oh, just go over to the library. If you're working, if you're a parent, if you're a caregiver, if grandma's had to move in with you later in life, how are you going to do this if you don't have time to go to brick and mortar? I am going to show you how to do that. And give me 1 second. Oh, goodness. Okay, we'll just go to share screen. All right, I am going to back out of here to show you. It is eric.ed.gov. This is your friend. Whether you need a published literature review to be written, like you have to review an article from a published journal, right? Or if you need to find a published study, Eric is your friend. I chose sustainability because that applies in economics, chemistry, any kind of science. English teachers need to know how to do this, right? If you're studying a language, you need to know that. Note that I clicked on peer reviewed only, right? You really want to look for something very current, since 2020 or even earlier. Look at all these descriptors over here on the left. You can strictly do sustainability. You can see what foreign countries are saying about it. You can talk about sustainable development, environmental education, teaching methods, higher education, teacher attitudes. You have a selection of sources down here. You can pick from some very well-known authors for it. There are journal articles, research reports, and if you're in K5, you can even pick that, right? So how do we look at this? Okay, sustainable governance toward an organizational sustainability culture at German higher education institutions. That may not be a topic your teacher has given you, but I want to use that one. You can see all the variety of the topics here. This has a direct link. So then you have to click on this. And then it takes you here. This one is behind a paywall, unless your college may actually have this in their online library. And this is helpful because then you can search in your online library by the name of the article, by the authors, or just by the title of the journal. That is not taking me back to the previous page. All right. So this one says download full text. You've got the whole article right there. So look around on Eric and see what you can find that is not behind a paywall. You see, a lot of these are just direct links when they're peer reviewed. If we take the peer review filter off and reload, come on, let's click search again instead of reload. We can see that we get a lot of the same results that we got before, right? If you click on full text available on Eric, then it's going to sort it this way. You can download the full text. Here's one for engineering students. So here's one for sustainability in elementary school. Here's one for sustainability in mathematics. Yes, sustainability does not just mean the environment. It means something that's stable, that you're continued to do because the practices that you're using are going to have a low impact on the environment, which means you're going to be able to stay in business, you're going to stay financially solvent. It's just applicable all across the board. This one looks super interesting to me, and I think I'm going to download that one for my own courses because, yes, I am in grad school too. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And there will be more episodes in this series. Next up, I will show you how to read a published study in only 5 minutes. Yep, you got that right. You do not have to read the whole thing. Don't go hunt e. Until later.